Alrighty guys, so recently I made a video on the best locations in the farmlands region to make a base, basically. And I only said my answer to that was basically don't waste your time anywhere else on any other control point. Come to the Revenant control point next to the Soul command bunker, right? And you know what? I stick by that. So instead of just telling you guys how to set up the base or how I would set up this base if I could redo it again, I actually want to go through that a little bit with you today. So what we're going to do is we're going to tear down my current base. Well, we might keep the front part, but we're gonna modify the back and the sides, just so you guys get a rough gist of how I would handle doing this. Because I've got to proofs in the pudding, right? I've got to back up my claim as you know, as this. I said this is the best control point in the farmlands region. You know, I gotta back up that statement. So yeah, so we're gonna run through a base layout, and then we might, if we have time, do a quick base defense mission just so you guys know where these guys are coming from. And I'll probably do that on easy just so you guys know how ridiculously easy it is. Alrighty, so we can start by dismantling some of these. Oops. Just gonna in the inventory. Oh, 8 electromagnetic. Okay. Dismantle. Okay. Does he have anything in? Alright, he doesn't have anything in, so we can go ahead and we can scrap him as well. Alright, so as I did I just open that? To dismantle it. As I kind of explained in that control point video, when I built this base, because there was so much space out here, I genuinely thought that it's I have to watch out for him, the machines that like would still spawn out here. However, that's actually not the case. So I kind of like wasted a lot of crap. Let me just deal with this guy. I don't want him trashing the base. Alright. Kinda want to go down and grab all this stuff. I'll do that later. Alright, yeah, so like I was explaining, there was a lot of space back here that I genuinely thought that the machines were gonna spawn during the rounds. However, that's not the case. So basically all of this back here is pointless. Now my plan was they only spawn from 3 places. So they spawn from the east, the north, and the west, right? So from down that side, down here, and down here, right? So they only converge on this front part and the sides. So I can alleviate that back part. I just want to see if there's a way where I can, like I've done here, where we can actually block off. Because some of the little guys, some of the runners and stuff actually do manage to crawl their way down here. So let's see. So we won't be able to block them off entirely. Okay. So if we go... Now again, you guys don't have to be building in the Soviet reinforced range. You can just use the resistance walls. They're just quite a little bit weaker. So we'll dismantle. I do not like that. so we can start from here. So we get our reinforced pylon, pop that there, grab our walls back out, make sure they're facing the right way. They are. Bring 2 over, and we'll switch. And we'll continue on with these walls. This way. Is that a 3? Okay. So it might be ugly, but I reckon best bet is to just I always get stuck in this menu. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I reckon the best bet is to just do this. Can't go any further up. So if I just keep building like that, then we're sorted. There's no way the runners are going to be able to make it down here before I manage to get them. So I think we're sorted on that front. Yeah, because they never go around this rock. They always come around this way. That's why I put all these little pylons in. So realistically, I could put some defenses down here. Maybe some of these spiky traps along here. Because that way they have to run that way. They have no other choice. So if they're coming around from this way and I'm shooting the other guys from, say, the east, and they're coming from the west, they don't run. Like I said, they don't run up here like this. They run, for some reason they run around, and then they'll get spiky trapped. So we should be chilling with that. And if needs be, we can add another column in like that. So they still might be able to run through there, but like I said, I'm not really too worried. Now, the only thing is we do have to watch out for our category limit. You only have 150, which I think is fair enough. Like, it would be pretty OP if if you had unlimited. Now we can get rid of these and we'll replace them in a second. Get rid of all these. Like, I know I'm going to get a comment from some guy being pissed because I'm like, this is a lot of materials, but like, I don't think you should be doing base defense missions. Like, if you don't have materials, like, you know it's going to take a lot of, like, to build the base. So, I don't know. Just don't be a hater. That's going to kill my OCD. Again, I'm not really too focused or too fussed, sorry, I think the word should be, about placing so much down this end, purely and simply because I've never actually had them go down this way. If they spawn from the east, so if they spawn down here, they normally make their way towards the front. If not, they've only made it to that building, hence why the explosive barrels are there. So we should be alright. So where can we build up to? So you can build up to here. Yeah, I'm really not too fast about this side. But again, if you really wanted to, just in case, you could still put a few of these traps in. Alright, so that's our limit reached with those traps. But I kind of feel as though I want to focus some of the traps more on the sides. That way, if I'm busy around here, I can rely on the traps to kill the ones that get past me. And again, we've got all of these concrete little pillbox things here, which help a heap, actually. I really do like these. So we've still got 8 more, so we can make more of these concrete Soviet barriers if we really need to. Now, you know what? I might actually quickly dismantle this. We'll get rid of this pylon. Inventory. Crap, that has a lot. Alright, so let's design it first before we get rid of them. Basically, I want one pointing this way and I want one pointing down. I mean, I could always just do something like that. But it doesn't exactly look the most appealing. Okay, oh, scrap that. Scrap this. By the way, I love these hedges. Hedges make a lovely addition. That's a little bit nicer. You know what would be funny if you could put a machine gun pillbox in the same time. You could too. Now these machine gun pillboxes are pretty good as well. So you could always have like one facing here like that. And he's gonna basically spray anything that comes from down there. Alright. See if we can fill this in. I'm gonna have to put 2 on this side. Like that. Oh no, actually we won't. Because the pillbox doesn't need to be covered up. Cover up the pillbox, that's bad. Snipers definitely need to be covered up. Again, it's not gonna be looking really perfect, but it'll do the job. All right. Again, we're not really going off looks here. We're going off more like defensibility. So like if you guys are struggling and you've got the DLCs, so you can put these weapon emplacements in. So basically these 2 sniper towers, we've got one facing the east, so down here, and then we've got one facing the north down there. Again, the ones that spawn down here tend to run up into the right hand side, so they kind of join up. They kind of run up this little hill. So this guy will start firing on those guys. And then that sniper tower and the Soviet pillbox, the machine gun nest, is going to be firing on the ones that come straight from the east. Look, they're not the best, but they do offer a little bit of something. So it's a helping hand at the end of the day. Now we can place that there. Another pillbox. Where is my decorations? We must have the bushes. Yeah. Now, for this side, we've got the traps going in there. We can place. We open this bad boy up. We can actually place in. Oops. You can place another sniper tower. Now I want it to be facing me. Yep. Oh. Alright. Now, like I was saying before, if any of them come this way while I'm facing the opposite direction, and vice versa, basically we've got like crossfires going on. So if I'm facing the east, This guy is now going to be starting to take pot shots at the ones that are going to run this way if they make it past, which they probably will because they don't do that much damage, to be fair. They run out of ammo really quick. They're going to run this way and they're going to get toasted by 3 spike traps. So that's good. They're not going to make it past that. I don't even think a hunter will make it past 3 spike traps, to be fair. Now, each time a spike trap does damage, it does actually damage the spike trap itself, so you will have to replace them pretty frequently. And honestly, if needs be, I could legitimately just place, like if it was like overkill, right now I'm pretty happy. Like if it was overkill, I could legitimately place a like a pillbox over this way as well. Maybe even facing that direction like that. Quickly dismantle that boy. And then you could legitimately just cover him up. Oops. I hate the UI for this. Alright, you can just leave him like that. So he's gonna get it's pretty, look, it's pretty dumb. This wasn't meant to look nice. I had it looking nice, but it's not meant to look nice. It's just meant to be like for defense, right? So if they're coming from the west, they're going to get smoked by a sniper tower and a Soviet pillbox. Now again, so this is like all sides covered. I can basically focus first on the ones that spawn down here and spray these guys down. And then these guys are going to engage with the ones that are coming from my right and left hand side. So once I've finished with these guys, I can then go and attack whichever one has, well, the most, or it doesn't really matter which side I need to go, just destroy them. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, yeah, but Kilroy, like, you know, Tommy, we don't have the weapon packs, so we don't have the pillbox, and we don't have the sniper tower. Honestly, that's not a problem. If you don't have the sniper towers, I would legitimately just reinforce your walls. Reinforce your walls, double up from, like, say down there, and you're chilling. Honestly, I mean, heck, you can legitimately. I got rid of this lamppost. You could legitimately just my build limit's reached, but like you could legitimately just place like double walls going all the way along this way, and then linking up to the other side. Double walls, and then you basically just sit out front and just destroy them. And even if you're getting like swamped from one side, they're not going to get through like 2 or 3 like walls of resistance walls or even Soviet walls. But look, again, you're not going to really be able to do this without resources. You need resources, so please don't comment hating saying, oh yeah, but you know, you're a dickhead, we need resources. Like, go get resources before you even like start thinking about base defense. It takes so much resource. Even before all of the upgrades and shit came out, it was so resource intensive, like back in like the OG days, like a year ago, like when they first came out or whatever. A few years back, actually, sorry. But anyway, look, it is what it is. Anyway, so I want to just quickly run through a small or an easy base defense with you guys. Because honestly, easy is an absolute understatement. As you can see, all the backs open. They're not going to spawn out there. There you go. So the pillbox is already shooting at them. See what I mean? They run straight past. And yeah, there we go. Chilling. Apparently he ran from one side to the next, and there we go. Sniper tower took him out relatively easy. Sniper tower and the pillbox are engaging those ones. Boom. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Alright, and there we go. That's the first like wave of easy. Let's skip the preparation. We don't need any preparation. There we go. They all spawned on one side. I know there's a pillbox there and a sniper tower. I'm chilling. Alright. All coming from one way again. There we go. I know I've got an experimental, but even without an experimental weapon, these would be easy. By the way, as well, there's like no excuse not to have a 5 crown anymore, because you can just run to like 5 locations and get 5 crowns easy. All right, last wave for easy mode. All right, just have to reload. These guys will be weak as now. True boy. And there we go. And see, we just got an experimental AG4. So no excuses. I've gone over the best control point now. I've gone over how to readjust the control point, like how to build your base on it. Like, honestly, on easy mode, if I was just doing easy mode until I got experimentals like I just did, and I didn't have resources, I would legitimately build a 1 wall thick, one wall line, little box around the control point. Now, obviously, you can't go within like 4 blocks of it. I would legitimately build them like this, all the way around. Like, it doesn't need any defense. You saw how far back they spawn. They spawn back all the way down the bottom of this cliff and all the way down the sides of these hills. And never, like, you can meet them there. You can destroy them before they even get close to your little box around the truck. All that what I just showed you is so unnecessary. It's not even funny. And we got all that for what? Maybe 10 hunters and maybe 20 runners. And we got an experimental AG4 from it. So no excuses, guys. No hate. It is that simple. I would argue that a lot of people, I feel as though we have a pretty good community on Generation Zero, and a lot of people are starting to comment more about their experiences and stuff like that. But I feel as though a lot of people's problems with Generation Zero right now is they're focusing on rivals for experimentals. You know what I mean? Because like the OG players knew that the best way to get your experimentals was from rivals. So now it's like rival. But that's changed. That's in the past. The best way to get experimentals is from base defense and base assault missions, and it could not be easier. Could not be easier, guys. So look, I hope this helped. Please, I understand that I know a lot of you guys don't have the weapon emplacements. Like I said, you don't need them. Just scrap all of this crap. Build a little 1x1. Here, I'll show you what I mean. I've got one over here. I've got one over here at the oh no, I think I went to the Lorang instead of the yeah, I went to the Lorang control point. Sorry, let me go down here to the Flora or Floater. I legitimately just build like one walls. See? I legitimately just build a little 1 wall. Like, don't get me wrong, and then I build like these little emplacements around it. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes like this is the result of hard difficulty, and I actually did do a video on it, I believe. And we got like there was like 6 tanks around this area, and we got absolutely smoked, but we managed to do it with just the 1 level of walls around. Like, you don't need anything crazy. It's the same for my one over here as well. I only really started doing double walls to show you guys that if you can't do them with a single wall, then just build a second. Like, it's legit. This is just a box around the truck. Like, it's nothing crazy. And again, this is for the bases where you get attacked on all fronts as well. The Revenant control point, you only get attacked from 3 fronts. So just wall up and just go attack them. It's chill as, guys. It's fun. Honestly, I'm trying to be understanding is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be understanding from where you're coming from, but I genuinely don't understand some people's difficulty with it. Could not be more easy, guys, honestly. Trust. So just build a little wall around it and you'll be fine, I promise. And if needs be, if you're still having trouble, let me know. I will delete all of this. I'll get some 1-star weapons and I'll show you how to do it, okay? All right. we're done. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really, like I said, I genuinely really hope this helps because I'm seeing tons of comments about like the best base layout and whatnot. But in my opinion, it doesn't matter. It's more on gunplay. But anyway, I really hope this helps. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button to help us beat that pesky YouTube algorithm. And until next time, guys, take it easy. Peace.